Hello. I wanted to apologize for my video yesterday. I promise I wasn't depressed. I just really was tired of that song, and then being tired of that song, I kept messing it up, and that made me even more tired of it, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So yesterday I was just aggravated, but I promise I was not depressed in any way, so don't read into that the wrong way. But because I am getting frustrated with that song, I am going to switch over to something else for a little while. It's a song from Final Fantasy V. It's called Music Box Memories, and I'm going to try to work it out in C, because I don't know if there's any sheet music for it. I actually don't have internet right now due to unfortunate circumstances. So at this very point in time, I am just kind of going through my iTunes and seeing what I have that I can work out. In that case, I will start playing the song, because that's what you're here for. Okay, here we go. I can't go any lower than that. That's as low as it goes. Just gonna have to do that and hold it. lot easier of a song than the one I was doing yesterday. And the day before that, and the day before that. That was way easier. I like this song. You want to see how terrible my handwriting is? Why I had so much trouble with the last one? Well, first of all, let me show you the last one. This is what Ocarina sheet music is supposed to look like. You've got these nice little shapes with the circles, and some of the circles are colored in. The ones that are colored in are the notes on the ocarina, the holes in the ocarina that you hold in. So you look at it like this. And these holes are supposed to correspond with these colored parts. So, for example, this first note right here, the bottom left circle is colored in, so when I'm looking at the ocarina, I know that it's this hole that I have to cover. So that note sounds like and then here's my handwritten ones from the first song. Can you read that? Because I can't really read that very well. That's really bad. This one actually I think might be worse. I don't know. Oh, here's my Zelda Market song, how that one turned out as far as the final printed version, which I still don't, I'm not happy with it still. But here is my handwritten Final Fantasy V music box memories. I'm ashamed. It's so bad. It looks terrible. I guess it matters more that you can play it more than that you can read it, because there are people that can read music that can't play music, and there are people that can play music that can't read music. I can't read music. I actually printed off sheet music. I had a couple people suggest to me to go online and get, violin music or piano music and just deduce how the ocarina version would sound. But I mean, I'm a physical person. I have a really hard time with like abstract, taking something that looks like this and turning it into a concept. Well, to me, like, this concept is a lot easier to understand than this concept. I can't read this at all. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, I know what some of the icons mean. Like, I know the hash mark is a sharp, and I know this curve, it means to hold it, but, I mean, that's all I know. And I took 3 years of piano. Piano was horrible for me because I couldn't read the music, and my teacher would get really mad. I had 3 teachers in 3 years because they couldn't stand me. So I would have one teacher for 1 year, and then she'd be like, oh, well, this other teacher over there is better. You should go to her instead. She's totally better. So ended up, having a different teacher every single year. And it was frustrating because the teacher would get aggravated with me because I wasn't looking at the sheet music. Like, they were always like, don't look at your hands, look at the sheet music. Well, the sheet music, it's like looking at a wall. It's like, what's the point of looking at it? It doesn't mean anything to me. So I would always say, well, I'd struggle with it for 20, 30 minutes, and they'd be like, well, no, it sounds like this, and they'd play it, and then, oh, okay, well, and then I just play that back, and then they're like, see, it's not that hard, but it didn't have anything to do with the sheet music. It was entirely the fact that I heard it, and I could play it back. And that was the whole reason that I ended up in piano lessons in the first place, was that I went to kindergarten, came home from kindergarten one day, and they had played a song in class. And I had this little, like, plastic 20-key little electric keyboard. And I came home from class, like 5 years old, and played back what we had sung in class. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, he's a prodigy! And put me in piano classes, and I did enjoy it. I don't want to make it sound like I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but I enjoyed it when I could do it. I didn't enjoy it when I couldn't do it, and what I couldn't do was read music. So the ocarina for me is so much easier because I don't have, everything is a physical representation of what it actually looks like. Like this note will always look like this, and it will always sound the same, and it will always mean the same thing. And it has nothing to do with what scale it's in or anything like that. It's just put your fingers on these two holes. And it's so much easier for me than playing the piano. So much easier. But I mean, playing the piano wasn't difficult. Reading the music was difficult. I loved playing the piano. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for today. Tomorrow, something new. Bye!